Hello, welcome to the 199 Unlisted podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. As usual, I'm wearing clothes. I'm wearing a twice pullover and a twice hat. I'm a big fan. Love K-pop. Anyway, we're back with my favorite person to look at, Tyler Spaghetti. She has 850 subscribers. I believe last time we looked at her videos, she had 848. This video is called My Nightmare Coworker. I'm going to guess it's something extremely trivial. Uh but let's see. But I'm sure it's not going to be anything bad. Like it's going to be like they said hi to me and I didn't want to say hi back. Here we go.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Tyler, and today I have a story time rant thing. I don't really know. I would call it a story time, but it's really like just a rant about a coworker. First of all, I was gonna film this video months ago, but it was relating to two other coworkers that were being very mean to me. They ended up, well, one of them ended up being like my work bestie, so that changed. But this is about a whole new coworker, and I thought I would film it now because hopefully she's gone. That's hopefully today she's gone. She's bye-bye. Don't have to see her at work anymore. You know, whatever. I did
Did she get fired?
want to say her as a person, she's great. You know, like we would talk like 30 minutes a day, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're working together and you don't get like a lunch or anything together, like you're literally just working and you aren't really supposed to talk to anybody that you work with because it's retail and you can get fired for literally slacking, which is like having a conversation with your coworker. You can get fired for it. So yeah. I would like to say that we were friends, not really because like we never hung out or anything. But her as a person, she's great. But her as a coworker, oh my god. Oh my god, guys.
You know, she's a very boring person. I was sitting there thinking, is there anything entertaining so far? And the answer is no. It's just a no, no. But okay. And who is she to be judging people when she's crazy? Which is another thing. But anyway, okay.
I don't think I've ever like even experienced a person this bad at just like the bare minimum of doing the job. Like the bare minimum. I don't get it. And now it's just come to a point where it's like this has been happening for months, you know? And something, hopefully she's gone today when I go in. If she's not there, she's gone. Hopefully, I think. Anyways, let me actually get into this because
Hey,
it's
hurry
kind
up.
of interesting in my opinion because
Hurry up.
I just don't understand how this went on for so long.
Ugh.
But I guess just like managers don't really care or they can't really do anything. Anyways, so this person, let's call her Michaela. Am I gonna remember that name? Probably not. I've known like one person in my life named Michaela, and I don't.
Yeah, you're fucking retarded. I've worked at jobs where it's pretty common, and it's the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule applies to most things where 20% of the workers do 80% of the work. I've worked at jobs where I just give one example. I worked at a dog training school, and we had to clean the place, and it was like just to make it easier. No one was really in charge, but it was like, okay, like us three, like we're gonna clean whatever this area right here. I'm like, okay, then I'll clean this area by the wall. Everyone just like randomly said, I'll do this, I'll do that. And so when I noticed the people cleaning the dog, how can I say it was I'm just gonna call it like a dog play area, okay? But the dog play area had a bunch of like, yeah, like obstacles, I guess, for the dogs to be trained to like run around the obstacles. Okay, there you go. And so there were three girls cleaning them, and that's what they volunteered to do. And so what really happened is one of them cleaned it, and one of them stood by the wall for an hour, and then another one just walked around and then would talk to the girl standing by the wall and then walk away. I don't know what she did. I was working. And then that one girl did all the work. That's that is the most common thing in any job. I can give you countless examples of something like that happening just at different jobs. Just you're supposed to, well, because I work with dogs mostly, so it involves dog stuff. It'll be like you got like whatever, two people got to do whatever this project, whatever, move dogs around, whatever, and for some reason one person disappears, or one person's there but they're just kind of walking around not working. Like it's very common, and the reason why it happens is because people can get away with it. Like I'll go to Trader Joe's. What's her name? There's this Japanese girl named Miyu, and it's a Trader Joe's in Culver City. And sometimes when you shop there, you're there for a while. So I remember one time it took about 45 minutes, right? She was standing in the middle of the store, and it wasn't her lunch break because it looked like she was stocking some bread, I think, because like she had like a cart. She stood in the middle of the store having a conversation with like two other coworkers. They're just standing in the middle of the store talking for half an hour. And there's just a bunch of other people buzzing around working, like pushing stuff from the back stocking shelves, and they both are leaning on, or no, they both have a hand on this cart that has like six shelves of bread that they're supposed to stock, and they're literally just talking in the middle of the store for half an hour. That's just how it is. A lot of people don't work because a lot of people have jobs that they don't like. It's just that they're there because they're there. Some people just feel like, well, I have to have a job, so I'm gonna get one I don't like and complain about and still go. See, the key is get a job that you at least like, because if you don't like it, it's gonna bring down everyone. But whatever, I digress. Here we go.
I don't know. Okay, I don't know why I'm choosing that name, but I'm choosing Michaela. Okay, thank you. Anyways, Michaela got hired here.
Huh? Okay. You want to go now? Okay.
When she was previously working at can I speak? At another location. I don't know, like, if she was a good worker there or what. I don't know why she moved stores either. But basically, she's in school. She works here. She's a cashier. Fun stuff, right? Um, so like the first maybe 2 months of her working here, it's probably been like 4 or 5 now, maybe like 1.5 months. She would call out every other week,
Oh
every week
boy.
maybe, just once a week, once every 2 weeks, kind of random, whatever. And then after that like month and a half period, we like got pretty close because I don't know, there's just like some people I get along with very well.
Oh, you mean like everyone else? Everyone does that. You're not special because you get along with someone well. Oh God. She is so boring. I mean, she really is. Oh my God.
Which is weird because I'm not like a social person, but she's very talkative, And that makes it very easy for me to talk back. Because I'm not, listen, I'm not like a talky talk person if the other person is not a talky talk person. I need a talky talk person to bring out my talky talkness. You know what I mean?
If she says talkie talk one more time,
Just saying. That doesn't matter at all. But, anyways, we were like friends. I'm gonna say friends. Just like you understand, like coworkers that speak together, you know? Like that's basically
we
all
we,
that it
we
was.
get it. We get it.
Um, but she would start telling me, like, oh, I'm gonna see my boyfriend tomorrow night. I haven't seen him in such a long time, but I have work tomorrow, so I don't really want to go. And then guess what happened the next day? She was gone. And I was like, oh, okay. That's interesting. But, anyways, that was happening for a while, and she would like constantly tell me this stuff. Um, these people park like
Oh
maniacs here
my
staring right at
god,
me.
this girl's a moron. No one knows you're in your car. No one gives a fuck about you. Okay? Just make your stupid video.
And it's really kind of weird because I have
Yeah,
to like
yeah, yeah. It's weird.
pretend that I'm
Someone
not
parked
staring
in the
at them when I'm
parking
talking on
lot.
my phone. Um, they're literally like
No one gives a fuck.
sideways in a parking lot.
Who cares?
um, but she would like do that. This time it became like once or twice a week, and I would know why she called out because she would tell me like the following night, like, "Oh, hey, did I say ho? I'm sorry. Um, I didn't mean that in an offensive way." But yeah, she'd be like, "Oh, I have to see my boyfriend tomorrow," and then she'd be gone the next day. Um, they parked really bad, dude. Oh my god, that's embarrassing.
No, it's not.
That guy looks like 17 too. Like, okay, please learn how to drive your car.
She needs a brain transplant. That's what's wrong with her.
I'm scared.
Of course you're
Um,
scared. You're scared every video. Every fucking
this is
video
what I'm
she's
talking about.
scared.
Like, I cannot stay on topic. I'm sorry. What time is it?
It's
I
time
have
for
to
you to
go
shut
soon.
the fuck up.
But yeah, so that started happening every week, and I didn't really tell anybody about it because nobody seemed upset. But anyways, let's say 4 weeks, 3, 4 weeks of that goes on, and then she starts calling out multiple times a week, and she works maybe like 3 or 4 days a week. You know, like it's not a lot. It's not a lot. Just saying. Um, but she would only show up for like 1 or 2 days, and then this kept going on. People were getting upset.
Okay, this is the manager's fault. Because the only thing the manager has to do is fire her. You call out too much. Okay, you're fired. That's all. I mean, and usually when a place has a high turnover rate, it's the manager's fault too. Because that's the main reason why people quit jobs is because of bad management. You know, it's just how it is. So in this case, it sounds like a bad manager because a bad manager keeps a person that calls out. If she's not exaggerating, keeps a person that calls out twice a week on a regular basis. That's a bad manager because it does put more work on everyone else because people come into work with a mindset expecting a certain type of workload, and so when you're short, it's like, oh, things get a little stressed, and then people quit because of that. So
And then she would always come in, like the one day that she showed up with, let's say she had 3 shifts for 1 week. She would show up for one, and then she would be like, "Can I please have more hours?" to like the store leader. And it made everybody mad because he would always give her more hours. First of all, me, two other people have been consistently. I said that wrong. I'm just gonna ignore it. Um, but me and like 2 to 3 other people have been consistently asking for more hours, and we don't get them.
oh Lord, it is what it is. I'm going to stop this and then restart when I come back from the store because I can edit. Okay, I'm back from my trip. We're going to continue where we left off. Continue with this boring my nightmare coworker story. Oh boy.
Like, we just don't get them. Like, I am not getting the amount of hours that I want. Like, not even close. And I've asked
So
many.
here's the thing, like you're dealing with people, okay? So when people are involved with like, "Hey, can I get more hours?" but you're giving hours to this chick that calls in sick all the time, it's because they're not using logic. They're using, oh, I like this person better than this person. Remember, it's not about your skills. It's not about how good you are. It's about who you know. It's about do the right people like you. So the reason why this girl is calling in sick anytime she wants, apparently, is because she knows that she can. Because the manager probably likes her, but whatever, John Doe over here probably can't because the manager doesn't like him. I mean, that's how life is. So
Many times, and so has the other person that I've like talked to in depth with about this. And it's just really aggravating because she would get like an extra 15 hours, which is insane. Like, if you think about it, insane. Like 10 to 15 hours. Just like, here you go. Here's a present. 10 to 15 hours. Like, that's just a lot. Y'all, that guy just hit my car. He just hit my car and walked away.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
What? I'm so confused right now. He just walked away. He hit my car with his door and walked away. What? What is happening? Okay,
Oh my god.
anyways, I don't understand. But so we were very upset because, like, this one person that doesn't even show up for work, she gets like special treatment, and I don't know why. I don't know what was going on. I don't know what was happening behind the scenes as to why she's like a special person.
Because you lack people skills. You don't understand that there's things called favoritism. Like that's how the real world is. It's not based on merit. It's sometimes it's just based on who you know, who likes you. Okay, you gotta wake up.
There's something suspicious going on. I don't know. But it's just like really weird that this one person that can't show up for work is getting all of these extra things that we have been asking for. I show up to work. I caught out once. I've been working here for a year. I called out once because I thought I had COVID. Just saying. And I can't get more hours? Like, okay. Anyways, that was just like, it's been creating like a very frustrating environment at work because of this one person. They get special treatment. They don't even show up to work. When they do show up to work, they
That is every retail job. I just came back from Trader Joe's, right? And so I talked about that Japanese girl Miyu at Trader Joe's, the one in Culver City. Um, I'm assuming she was on a break, but she was chatting away with her pal every time, and then like even when she's working, she's talking the whole time. She's just happy go lucky, can do whatever she wants at this job. And you could tell by the body language too, like she was just chilling, just walking by, chilling anyway. But just how it is. And the fact that she used to work at Walmart and doesn't know this is confusing to me. So whatever.
they don't really do what they're supposed to do. Um, just like in reference, I'm not gonna tell you where I work, but you know,
You're fucking retarded.
y'all, what is going on? There's some psychos. There's somebody driving with their door open right now.
Oh my god. Who cares? I don't care.
What is happening today? I was gonna show you, but they like moved behind a car.
I understand why you don't get more hours now.
I just what? Like literally driving with the door open, like looking at the road, like I think they didn't know how to park or something. I don't know what's going on. I
Because you're
don't know.
dumb. Because you're dumb.
But as I was saying, like the special treatment, it was really annoying us. Um, and then, after that, let's say month, 2 months of her calling out Michaela. I'm sorry if her name is Michaela. I'm saying the name weird because I wanted to. I don't know. Michaela. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Um, but after like a month of them not showing up for like 2 out of 3 of their shifts,
Okay, I think that's a big exaggeration. If you're only working 3 shifts a week and you're not showing up for two, and you're doing that for months, I don't care who you know, you're gonna get fired. So that's a big exaggeration. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all.
they just stopped showing up. Like, period. I haven't seen them in 2 weeks for their scheduled shift. Now, they did show up once for a shift that they picked up because they asked for more hours and they got one shift. I'm sure they got more, but they only showed up for one that they picked up. But anyways, I got talked to, um, and she's going bye-bye, basically. I hope so. If she does it, what? If she doesn't, I'm gonna be seriously mad. Because that doesn't make sense. Like, if I go in today and she's working and she doesn't get fired tonight, I'm gonna be really mad. I don't know. I don't even think she's gonna show up. You know what I mean? Like, I think they're literally gonna have to call her to fire her. Because I just don't even think she's gonna show up to get fired. I think they're literally gonna have to be like, I don't even think she's gonna.
All I said was I think they're gonna have to call her to fire her because she doesn't ever show up to work. You know what? I bet you she said her real name. That's why she had to edit that out.
I said her name.
Yeah, I thought so.
I said her name.
Yeah, I thought so.
I said her name. Please, editing me, go and delete that. Anyways, I feel like they're gonna have to call her and be like, hey, you're fired. Like in a voicemail. Because I don't even think they're gonna like pick up the phone. Like it's that bad. But that's okay. It's just like a sucky coworker, and you have to like, don't stare at me.
Oh.
Don't so
Oh my
weird.
god. You
Um,
are annoying.
but just like why? It's been a very
How does she have a boyfriend, girlfriend? I don't understand how she gets relationships. I really don't. I don't get it. How could you be. Oh, Jesus. Ah, her vagina must make breakfast.
annoying. Like 2 months because if you call out, listen, just one thing about my job before I have to go because I like need to go right now. We have 3 people in the store. We have a manager, we have a cashier, and we have somebody in pet care. If the cashier calls out, who's gonna cashier? It's gonna be me. And then who's gonna be in pet care? Nobody.
The manager will do
Nobody.
it.
So it just sucks. It's not like, oh, you can call out and it's not that big of a deal. It's a big deal because the whole store comes like crashing down.
That must be a really small store. And also, they must not get any customers. Because when I was working at PetSmart, we got well, I mean, it's Los Angeles. Um, I mean, I'm gonna guesstimate. There's probably 20 people working, I'd say. It felt like it. It felt like there was 20 people working. Yeah, I'd say at a time.
Um, but yeah, that's my story, my venting on my awful coworker. I'm gonna go to work. I want to quit my job, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's where I'm at with life right now. Anyways, bye. See y'all next week. Bye. I feel weird. Okay, bye.
Because you are weird. Man, that was hard to get through. So she's basically mad that she doesn't get special treatment like her coworker. That's the gist of the story. But that's how it is. That's how retail is. I mean, I've never worked like a desk job. I'm assuming it's like that too. You know, like I've known people who've had blue collar jobs and they had like a relative working there or something like that, and they were like, yeah, I pretty much just do nothing all day, but I get paid. So that's just how it is. So she's just not used to like life, I guess. But anyway, I don't know what day it is. So have a good Tuesday, have a good Wednesday, have a good Thursday, have a good Friday, have a good week, have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.